But now I have found that detangling, how important it is to detangle, how vital it is, because this is the point where you can get a lot of breakage. Hey y'all, I'm AJ Watkins and welcome to the All Natural Kinks channel. Here is where I give hair tips from my own personal experience. Growing up, I really struggled with two things, and that was retaining length and finding ways to actually keep my hair moisturized. I always felt like it was greasy and not healthy and moisturized. I felt my hair always just stayed the same length. It didn't seem to grow. It didn't seem like it was getting longer. So now I know it had a lot to do with breakage. Like my hair was growing, but it was really breaking off basically as quickly as it was growing. But I always felt that it didn't ever seem to get past a certain length. And for me, that length was shoulder length. Really, in college years and past that, I really started, not wanting to believe the myths that Black girls can't go long hair, or, I didn't want to believe that I didn't know it was true. And, I really started researching like what it was. And that's when like the YouTube kind of community, this was like early, I'd say like I think it kind of started 2009 for me. That's when I started looking at different videos and different YouTubers and, just looking at the vlogs and really like learning different things that I had never learned before, like what I was doing, what I should be doing, and, tips to actually grow my hair. So I really started doing some of the research and really experimenting on ways and strategies and processes and how, to actually care for my hair, where I would see, growth results, where I would see hair growth retention results, and I would actually see my hair healthy and moisturized. So I started researching, and there are 5 things that I found why my hair was stuck at the same length. The first thing was over manipulation. I was definitely over manipulating my hair. So what I would do is every day to school, I would restyle it. So I would braid my hair, put my little hair in braids at night, which was good. But every morning I would take out those braids and I would put it in a style. I would put it in a ponytail. I would put it in 2 ponytails, and I would brush it and I would manipulate it every day before I went to school. And I realized later that was one of the reasons why I was getting a lot of breakage and I was not noticing my hair grow. Over manipulation. So one of the main ways of what I did to actually grow my hair past that point, once I did all the research, learned how to do it, is what I started using is protective styles. And one of the things I did is instead of taking my hair and redoing it every day, I would find styles that I could wear for weeks at a time. And this was key in growing my hair out. So for me, what I used first starting out was just braids. So I would put my hair in braids, leave it in for about 3 to 4 weeks. After those 4 weeks, that's when I would manipulate it, detangle it, and put it right back into some type of braid style that I could wear for a long period of time. And that led to so much growth. So I went from, shorter hair. You could see, I went from short hair. This was me in the beginning of college, and this was me later on, and this is I was able to grow it out. Another one was the moisture method that I was using. So growing up, all I basically used in my younger days when I would go to school, and the products that I would use was just grease and pink lotion. That's really all I knew. That was all in the household, and that's what I would use growing up. So for me, my hair was always greasy and not really moisturized. I didn't put any moisturizing products in my hair to actually keep it moisturized and healthy. So nothing was really going to the hair shaft. Nothing was, really putting nutrients back into my hair. None of what I was using was actually doing that. So the moisture method that I found to work best for me was putting a moisturizing product into the hair and then sealing it with a sealing product. So this process was I would put I would spray a liquid-based product into the hair. I would then follow that up with a leave-in conditioner, making sure I checked the ingredients and making sure it was healthy ingredients after that. I would then seal that moisture in with a shea butter. So that worked best for me. So I would use a liquid product, I would put a leave-in, and then I would put a shea butter. And I found with that, my hair actually felt moisturized. It didn't just feel greasy, it actually felt like it was being moisturized. It felt a lot healthier. And this is the moisture method that I still use to this day. I still use the liquid, I use the moisturizer leave-in, and I seal with myself a shea butter. If shea butter is too heavy for you, you can always seal with some type of oil product. For me, I have type 4 hair. My hair does get really dry, I find that with my type 4 hair, a butter works better to actually seal in that moisture. Number 3 was how I was detangling. And growing up, all I knew was the brush and the comb, and you brush to get out the initial tangles and you comb to get out the tough tangles. And so I didn't have any method. I would just brush my hair and then comb my hair. That was it. But now I have found that detangling, how important it is to detangle, how vital it is, because this is the point where you can get a lot of breakage. So it's important that you first take your time with the detangling process. Also, using the right process to actually detangling your hair and making sure you're using the right tools for your detangling. So what I found is you want to actually detangle your hair from the bottom first, and then slowly get the tangles out from the bottom and slowly make your way up to the roots. Okay, that is key, and that was a game changer for me. Also, you want to detangle in sections. Don't just, take your hair and do it as a chunk. You want to separate the hair and actually detangle it section by section. And for me, what also has worked well is after I'm taking my hair out from a long style, so if I've had braids for 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks, I've had that, I actually detangle before I get in the shower and using that method, and I found that I get less breakage that way. The 4th is getting your wash day on point. I remember for me in the beginning, all I knew was shampoo my hair and put some kind of conditioning product on my hair. I didn't know about, what type of shampoos. It was just shampoo and condition. But what I found is it's important to know what shampoo you're using and also know the ingredients in your deep conditioner, and making sure it's not stripping too much of your natural oils out of the hair, and making sure you're getting a deep conditioner that's actually, extremely moisturizing your hair during the process. So for me personally, I actually do a hot oil treatment, I wash my hair, and then I deep condition. I think those things are vital in the wash day process. When you're doing that, I think it has been vital to, keeping my hair healthy, growing, all of the above. I get it, sometimes you don't have time for, a hot oil treatment, sometimes you may be in a rush, but make sure you at least shampoo and deep condition. I think those are definitely vital. If your hair is very dry, look for a moisturizing shampoo that you want to wash your hair with, and make sure on that deep conditioner, you're actually using a product that is deep conditioning the hair, not just a conditioner, but an actual product that is made to deep condition. So when I say deep condition, you want to put that conditioner on for a long period of time, and then maybe put some type of heating cap over your hair, a shower cap over your hair, and that's really gonna add back all the moisture that your hair is missing. So it's extremely, extremely healthy for that deep moisturizing process. The next is nutrition and water. I know, growing up in adolescence, you just eating anything. You're not really paying attention to what you're really putting in your body. I felt like what I was when I was younger, when I was in junior high or high school, I wasn't paying attention to nutrition. But when I started getting very intentional about my hair growth journey, I started getting getting very intentional about what I was putting in my body. So you want to make sure you're eating a healthy, balanced diet and really, put eating foods that are going to be healthy for your hair and your body overall. You want to really, make sure you're staying healthy from the inside out. So starting out, when I first started my hair journey back in college, I was using a supplement. I was using a vitamin. Now I don't take vitamins. I get out of my nutrition from foods, but I'm not opposed to it. If you want to try out, I can't remember the exact brand, but I got a brand that was for hair, skin, and nails, and that really helped for me with the thickness of my hair. I noticed the thickness actually coming out from my roots. I noticed my hair was a lot thicker, so it did help with that. So if your hair is like more thin and that type of thing, that may actually help you. You actually want to do this with also eating a balanced diet. So you don't just want to do the supplements and not making sure you're drinking water, making sure you're eating properly. You want to do both, right? So both is going to help with your hair health in general. If you're trying to have healthy hair and if you're trying to retain that length. So if you need a little bit of extra assistance, y'all, I am also the founder and CEO of a hair company, All Natural Kinks. So check out the website where there is processes and products to go with each process kind of that I talked through today. So they'll help you, walk you through. If you're brand new, if you need, hair regimen, you don't know where to start, again, check out the website and get one of the kits to actually walk you through how to do some of the steps that we talked about today, along with the products that you need for this process. All those links are in my bio, so check it out. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, let me know your thoughts. Let me know some of the childhood things that you guys talked about. Did you guys use pink lotion? Did you guys use grease? What was your wash day back in the day? Like, what were you guys using in the beginning and how has your process changed? So comment below, let me know, and let's keep the conversation going, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, loves.